Ah, Two-Face is a very wicked person. After everything Annie has endured and gone through with him, he still decided to leave that poor lady.
What are you talking about? What has Annie endured and gone through with Two-Face that she didn't have an idea would happen in their marriage?
Well, Annie was there right from the beginning. Two-Face was her first love. She was only 14 or 15 when he started dating her. She was there before he made it big, and still he kept cheating on her.
Were there no other women in Two-Face's life that he was seeing at that time? In one interview, Annie even admitted that while she was dating Two-Face at that time, they didn't have a perfect relationship, and while they were on and off, she also had other relationships with other men. So what are you talking about?
But after their marriage, Two-Face should have respected Annie and stopped cheating. But no, he continued, and some even say he was still seeing his baby mamas.
Now wow, so because he got married to Annie, he should stop seeing women that bore children for him. He should abandon his other children's moms totally and not have any sort of relationship with them, even though they have kids together. Do you even know that there's a news flying around that she allegedly poisoned him and stabbed him while he was sleeping?
That's all hearsay. None of them have come out to confirm that story. How can Annie, that loves Two-Face so much, try to harm him?
Have you heard all the stories of her bad character? How she embarrasses him in public, how she attacks and throws bottles at him, how she screams at him at the top of her voice in public, and how she disrespects his mother and siblings.
These accusations are all lies. Annie is not capable of doing all these things. People are just looking for faults to hang on her neck. Was it not Two-Face that introduced her to drugs that has landed her in rehab now?
You women keep whipping up sentiments. That's how you people said it was Bobby Brown that introduced Whitney Houston to drugs back then, until her brother and her biographical film revealed that it was her elder brother who introduced Whitney to drugs even before she met Bobby Brown. Now you guys have come again with Two-Face and Annie. Were you there when Two-Face introduced her to drugs? Why is she in rehab and Two-Face is not, and he is not showing signs of being an addict?
Hey, you guys should just stop this whole bickering and blame throwing and, pitching one person against the other or the other person against the other. Look, this whole issue is about relationships, marriages, feelings, people, their emotions, and a lot of things, a lot of dynamics, which a lot of us, most of us, or maybe all of us, the online, in-laws, don't even have an idea about. We don't have the facts. Some of us don't have the correct facts. What is happening in this relationship, in their relationship, in Two-Face and Annie's relationship? Yes, they've been together for so long, but we don't know what is actually happening. In a relationship, people will have their faults. Annie will have hers. Two-Face will have his. But it's not in our place to come and start throwing, blames at each one of them. They are going through a hard time right now. We don't know what's happening. People are saying so many things, different things. What we should do as a people, as their supporters, as their friends and family members, is to help them get through this the best way they can. Those who are in support or friends to Annie should be with her right now, should console her, should, try to make her pass through this situation, this phase, the easiest way possible. And the same thing with Two-Face. His friends, his family, his supporters, all of us should try and make this thing, have the most minimal impact on them. We should try to make this effect on them as painless as possible. It can be painless, but we should try. This is not the time to start throwing blames. Look, in a relationship, nobody is perfect. Annie is not perfect. Two-Face is not perfect. And the people that are bearing the brunt of this whole thing are their children. Have you put their children into consideration? Their children, they didn't ask to come to this world. Both of them brought them to this world. And now they are going through this whole situation without the consent of their children. How should they be feeling? They are seeing everything you say and write online. Those children, they are not kids anymore. They are seeing everything, every comment you make about their father, every comment you make about their mother, they are seeing those things online. And how do you think it will play out on the children, on their kids? It's going to have a devastating effect on them. You insulting their father, you insulting their mother, calling their father this, calling their mother that. It's going to have a really, really big effect and impact on their lives. So at this moment, I feel we should all hold our horses, and allow them pass through this phase, allow them pass through this process. The best way we can help them is to, advise them, encourage them. If they can work it out, good. If they can't, then separation is not the end of the world. Divorce is not the end of the world. If they can't settle this thing amicably and they want to divorce, then we should make it as painless as possible. We should not attach, we should not throw in more, emotional stress in both directions. But that is what we are doing with all this, our comments online. This has done this, that has done this is doing this and all that. No, this should not be the case. We know we have affinities towards, each one of them. You can be drawn towards Two-Face, you can be drawn towards Annie, but this is not the time to start, throwing shades, throwing insults and, abusing, insulting them for God knows what. They chose themselves. And now, if they decide to leave themselves, we should not add to their problems. We are adding to their problems as it is. Let's just hold our horses, take a chill pill, sit down, and just allow them. Let them go through this as painless as possible. So that's what I said I should bring to you all. That's my take. Because all these things we are doing is affecting them seriously and it's affecting their children. More especially their children. So let's please give them, that freedom to choose, that freedom to do whatever they want to do in their relationships that they know is best for both of them. If divorce is the best, then so be it. And if coming back together will be the best for them, then so be it. Till I come your way next time, please like, share, follow, and do drop your comments. Doing all this will definitely help make the channel grow. See you all next time. Bye-bye.
Silva Squad Channel.